What's a credit report? While it may seem strange to start a course for credit repair professionals with a question as simple as this, there's a good reason for it. Some people think of a credit report as a static document. Some people, even those who work on credit, think that a credit report is something that sits on a computer somewhere and gets updated and changed by creditors and the credit bureaus. This is a misconception though, and understanding what a credit report really is can help us to better understand the multitude of problems that are inherent with them. So, what is a credit report? Don't worry, we're going to get there. But first, let's go ahead and get a little bit of background. Computer databases have three main components that make them work: the database, queries or requests for information, and reports that are built from those queries. The database itself is just data stored in tables containing columns and rows. Columns might be labeled first name, last name, etc., and a query is a special way to search for or request information from the database. For example, a query might tell the computer to look for everyone whose first name starts with J-O, which would result in John, Joanne, and Jody's names coming up in the query results. A report simply displays the results of the query in a human-readable format. So, what is a credit report then? A credit report is nothing more than the result of a query that has been run on a group of databases. What databases? Those that are operated by the credit bureaus. When a credit report is pulled, a query is literally run on the bureau databases in order to compile information that hopefully is related to a specific consumer, and that information is then displayed to us in the form of a credit report. This system doesn't always work perfectly though. Later in the section, we'll discuss some of the problems that can be expected with this type of system. So, the primary function of a credit bureau is to store and retrieve data. Data is retrieved using database queries and passed on to consumers and companies in the form of a credit report. The entire credit bureau business is data. A credit bureau is in the data business, not the credit business. They compile and store data that credit reports are based on.